Jeremy, we were just hearing from Mikel Arteta there. One potential outgoing could be Nicolas Pepe. Nice linked with him. Can you see a return to France working out for Pepe?
Yeah, I definitely can. I think he never really settled at Arsenal. I'm not entirely sure when he arrived who exactly wanted him. Was it the coach who brought him in, or people behind the scenes? I think he never settled or was happy with the price tag. I think it was always quite high and probably weighed down on him quite a lot. So he never really showed his best for Arsenal. But I think we've seen before in France that's where he's most comfortable. Nice really are in need of a little bit more attacking nous and talent, and particularly on the right wing, which is where he specialises, kind of starting there and cutting inside on his left foot. So I think it could be a really good move for, well, probably all three parties, really.
We've been discussing Nottingham Forest throughout this window. They could turn their attentions next to Houssem Aouar. If they were to sign him, what would he offer?
He's a player who, on his day, is fantastic. Brilliant footballer, really good with the ball, a lovely eye for a pass, can do a bit of tackling as well, and can play anywhere in the midfield, from defensive shield if he has to, on the wing, even as a number 10. The problem is, I think, in his head, he sort of drifts in and out of matches, whereas someone like Guimaraes would kind of take matches by the scruff of the neck. Aouar is very much sort of led by the rest of the team. If they're playing well, he'll play well. If they're not, then he'll vanish. And although the talent is there, he's never really kind of progressed from season to season. Arguably last season was probably his worst in terms of performance and form. And I'm not convinced that he's sort of got the heart for the Premier League, if I'm honest. But certainly if Cooper can get the best out of him week in, week out, then the talent is fantastic.
And Jeremy, Manchester United continue to be linked with players. Few more names added to that list include one of those is Lyon right back Malo Gusto.
Yeah, he sort of had his breakout season last year. Classic sort of modern fullback, really good going forward. He's got a lovely cross on him, robust defender, but sort of still needs to kind of improve with experience, his sort of positioning, his concentration, that kind of thing. So maybe a little bit early to move to the Premier League. And in any case, after Lyon's poor season last year, they're sort of going back to basics. They want to focus again on building a sort of heart of their team based on players coming through the youth system. And he's also the only specialist right back at Lyon at the moment. So they certainly don't want to sell, but we know that Lyon are a selling club who kind of know the value of their players. So if the price is right, it's not out of the question.